Anyway, I didn't want to have to start this video over, but I did because I couldn't find my wallet. Anyway, I'm Jimmy Fair, and welcome to another episode of Talking to Myself. If you know me, you know that I'm headed to the gym right now. I want to wish everybody a belated happy Thanksgiving. I know everybody, if you like me, ate bad. I shouldn't say ate bad. It wasn't nothing but the normal macaroni and cheese, stuffing, sweet potato pies, all that. So I don't know if you like me, you ate kind of not quite in your diet if you're doing a diet. You know, for me, I do have a consistent diet. I didn't follow it the last couple of days. That's all right. Yesterday was leg day. Today is back day. Tomorrow I'm gonna take off on my normal take off on Sundays. But Monday I'm starting a basically what I call a 3-week challenge before Christmas to drop some pounds before Christmas, which is basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my carbs down to around 60 carbs a day. That's kind of something I got from Atkins. It's just a barometer, a range that I'm gonna use. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about, or the title of this video today, is winners never quit and quitters never win. And I guess you'll say, well, what in the, I mean, everybody says that, and it's true. Everybody does say that. But why do so many people quit? And I'm not saying that from a perspective of I've never quit doing anything. I'm not saying that from a perspective of I've never felt like quitting. To be honest with you, right now, in this particular moment, I don't feel like going to the gym. Some days you don't see your progress. Some days you don't see your body making those changes. But just like a stone who is lying in a brook or stream, over the course of time, the water crashing up against it will smooth that stone down. It will take off the rough edges. And the more you do something, the more you stay consistent, the more you stay focused, the more you stay determined to achieve your goals, you're going to be just like that stone in the brook. Over the course of time, you will smooth. Things will change. Your body will change. Your mind will change. But the only way that can happen is that you stay committed, you stay consistent. And that's hard, because you got to understand something about winning. Winning requires you to keep going when you're losing. Winning requires you that even though you ate cake yesterday, not just one slice, not just 2 slices, about 3-4 slices of cake or pie, even though you ate it, winning says, regardless, one, I've put in the work before I got to this cake, and I'm going to put in the work after it. And even though one of those days or something in the future may happen to where you just have this stupid craving where you got to have something sweet, but winning says, regardless, I'm going to keep pushing because I don't give up. I'm working on a project, or actually some projects right now, some things that I'm really testing my theories. I'm testing myself. I'm really testing how bad I want some of this stuff and how bad I believe in a lot of this stuff. And in this testing, I'm at the point where I'm being tried. And I'm not being tried by people, you know, stuff like that. I'm basically, it's me. I'm being tried by me, because part of me is saying, this ain't gonna work. Why are you thinking that you're gonna be successful at this? And you gotta understand something. One of the things that destroys us the most is our self-talk. And when you're at the beginning phases of something new, when you're at the beginning phases of something you don't understand, of something you haven't perfected, of something that seems not to be working, when you're at those beginning phases, your own thoughts, not the thoughts of anybody else, not the sayings of anybody else, but your own thoughts will tell you it's not possible. And that's when you have to do what I've heard Les Brown say. You have to wake up every day believing it's possible. Even when it don't look like it. Even when the goals you set, you did not reach them when you wanted to reach them. But you've got to wake up with the mentality that I'm going to keep pushing. No matter what happens, I'm going to keep trying until I reach the level of success that I have vision for myself. And that's the whole point. Quitters never win. Because when you are a quitter, you give up. You stop. But a winner doesn't stop. No matter what happens, no matter what comes their way, no matter what trial they face, no matter how many people tell them, how many pundits tell them they can't win or be successful. How many times do you think Barack Obama heard that he couldn't be president of the United States? How many times do you think Hillary is hearing that a woman can't be elected president of the United States? A woman with her record and background already in public office. How many times do you think Michael Jordan, it was thought that Michael Jordan would not win a championship? How many times do you think that many of the great sports icons of our lifetime heard that it's not possible? Right now, there are some sports people or some people who want to play ball who nobody believe in. But because they're going to keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, they're going to become successful. So what is that for you? I know right now I'm facing some demons of my own. I know right now I'm facing some things right now that are testing the fabric of what I believe and what I'm trying to develop and learn and understand and get myself toward. I see the end result. I see what I want. I see who I want to be. But the distance between me right now and that seems to be endless. It seems to be just too big of a gap. And sometimes I wonder to myself, how can I attain that? Well, I can never attain it or never even get close if I never try. If I never keep moving. If I give up when it don't go right. Day after day after day after day after day when it don't go right. Not just the first day of not going right, the 10th day of not going right, the 20th day of not going right, the 30th day of not going right. When it doesn't go right, period. And I've got to go back to the drawing board, back to the drawing board, back to the drawing board. And I've got to figure out, why is it not working the way I see it working in my head? And how can I get my present state of body merged in with the vision that I have for myself? See, that's the quest. That's why quitters never are successful, because they cannot get the vision that they have for themselves and their present state on the same sheet of music, and they give up. Some of them don't even have a vision for themselves. But if you have a vision for yourself, if you have an identity that you desire to have, and it won't let go of you. When you have that, guess what you got to do? You got to have that pit bull mentality. That when I clamp my jaws on, maybe I shouldn't say a pit bull. I should say an alligator or a crocodile, because you know the power of an alligator or crocodile, the weakest part of an alligator or crocodile when they have their mouths closed. If you ever notice a crocodile wrangler, when he is sitting on a crocodile's back and they tape up the mouth, the jaws are not as strong closed. They can't pull them apart that easily when there's pressure on them. That's why when you transport a crocodile, trust me, I've watched some of this, you might think I'm crazy, but when they transport crocodile, they duct tape the mouth together. Because the power of a crocodile is when his mouth is open and he clamps down. Because he clamps down with so much tonnage and force. Even like pit bulls, when they lock in, it's hard to get them off. That's how you have to be. That's how you have to be in life, with your goals, with your destiny. That's who you must become. That's how you win every day. Some days you're not gonna have victories that are the size of Super Bowls. Some days you're gonna just have victories that are the size of a mustard seed. See what I'm saying? Some days you're not gonna have victories that are NBA Finals or Stanley Cup Final size, where people are parading you down the street. Some days you're not gonna have those victories. Some days you're just gonna have the victory of, I got up this morning and I got in my car, I went to the gym, or I got up this morning and I drank 2 or 3 bottles of water. I got up this morning. Or, matter of fact, I just got up this morning is a victory. And that's how you capitalize. But when you quit, when you give up, when you stop trying, every day is a quit. Every day is a waste. And you can't allow yourself to do that, no matter how bad you want to. You've got to keep pushing regardless. That's why winners never quit and quitters never win. Anyway, this is your boy. I am Jimmy Fair, Johnny James' grandson, and this has been another episode of Talking to Myself. Deuces.
You go. You go. You go. It's my time. Yeah, it's my time. It's my time. Woo! They see success on the come on, what they do, they try to knock your shine. I can do anything I put my mind to. Oh, you don't like that life? Press it to me, ain't nothing, not gonna hold my own way.